Hi Gemini, this is Nyanja from Truth is Change for Real, and I'm here to do your July 2017 reading. First, I want to say thank you to all the people who've liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let's get started. So your real message is actually on my Instagram at Truth is Change for Real, so check it out. And let's get started with the love part of reading. For the singles here, you have the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting is that there's a little bit of stagnation that's happening in terms of your connection with other people. Stagnation, a lack of communication, or communication that isn't very clear, and it seems like it's really draining. It's just really draining. It's draining you emotionally. It's draining you in terms of being connected with a larger group as well. Perhaps the group that you're part of is really draining because there isn't a lot of communication, or part of it is just like feels like you've been trying to connect with people and you keep coming out to a dead end. That's what I'm getting. And it's incredibly frustrating because maybe part of you feels like you're putting the effort in, or maybe this is how you need to show up, is putting in the effort. Either way, with the 10 of Cups in reverse, it's asking you to investigate what are the emotional triggers that's happening as a result of this kind of confusing communication. Alright, so for the couples here, you have the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups, which is clarified by, or another card, by the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. So with the couples here, there's almost a strict structure that's happening in terms of y'all's connection, or there's a need to have faith in the connection, especially with the Four of Cups here in reverse. It's talking about not really coming from a place of emotional groundedness within yourself, or this is how your partner is showing up, and it's like draining the faith. It's draining the faith in your connection, draining the stability from the connection. Or maybe what's happening during this time period is you need faith, is you need the sense of stability, so you're able to navigate moments where you feel like there are situations either externally or within your relationship that make you feel unsure about yourself and make you feel emotionally distant. Or this is how your partner or partners are showing up. I feel like there's one thing I want to say. Clarify. Oh gosh, too many cards. Yeah, because with the Hierophant, it talks about institutions as well. But I'm really getting the sense of faith. Yeah, within the faith, you're able to navigate these conflicting thoughts here. Because the Five of Swords in reverse is talking about conflict. It's talking about communication that's very loaded, that's very full of frustration. Again, this element of communication is coming up for both the singles and couples, so it's really talking about maybe perhaps finding a new way of communicating, or allowing things to unfold so you're able to have a better sense of what to communicate or how to communicate. So for the work, passion, community, or work, passion, finances, you have the Magician here, another card about communication, and it's in reverse. You have the Moon card, and then you have the Lovers in reverse and the Empress here. So yeah, so in terms of work, passion, and finances, there's a lack of communication. There's a lot of uncertainty as a result. And it's making it really difficult to make a decision and look at abundance. Look at things from an abundant light. Look at things from a place of discernment, from a place of excitement as well. Maybe there's a communication that doesn't happen from like a higher up, or a project, or a larger sense of movement in terms of your career, because there's a lot of, you have 4 major conners here during this time period, so it just seems like it's a very loaded time period that feels very stuck in the word drawl, or very stagnant, or just very uncomfortable. Not even uncomfortable, this is just confusing. This is really entirely very confusing, and you're not sure how to make a decision out of the dark. but it's really asking you to think from this abundant mindset. And with your overall message being, or advice being, I allow stillness to heal and reveal here, it's saying like there's some things that you not really sure about, you're gonna have to act on it, because you can't wait on somebody else to do something for you to be able to live your life. Whether this is in terms of a partnership, whether this is in terms of your own navigating the romantic life or friendships. As a single person, you can't wait for other people to make decisions. It's really saying like a lot of this uncertainty might be self-imposed. Seeing where it's self-imposed, taking responsibility for it, and allowing the other things that feel very stagnant to just heal and reveal itself is what is going to be the key for your month. Alright, so that's a reading. If you like a personal reading for me, email me at truthexchangeforrow@gmail.com. And I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month on my Instagram and on my website, truthexchange.com. So, thanks for watching. Blessings.